This is Kevin. He's my very best friend in the entire world, and he wants to take a trip around the Earth using LEGO boats. Unfortunately for Kevin, he bought tickets on the world's most dangerous cruise line, and every single boat is going to sink. So we've got a bunch of LEGO boats that we're gonna build, starting off from the smallest LEGO boats all the way up to the largest LEGO ship ever created, the LEGO Titanic. We also have a ton of disasters that we're gonna sink these ships with. And if you wanna see more crazy videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. So starting off, we're gonna play with the little LEGO surfboard. Of course, the little LEGO surfboard can float, but will it support Kevin on his round the world trip? Absolutely not. Thankfully, he was wearing his life jacket. Next up, we have this tiny little kayak, which fits Kevin quite nicely, but no. And the single piece pirate boat seems to float pretty nicely until it's hit with a sudden downburst of water. So next we unlock the LEGO life raft, which I kind of assume will do pretty well since it is a life raft after all. And it looks like this one even survives the giant downpour. So let's take it outside to a bigger body of water. Unfortunately, it looks like a storm is rolling in, and a sudden rain shower has erupted. The waves are starting to grow. And watch out, Kevin, a tsunami's coming! But it looks like the life raft might not be good enough to travel around the world. So what about a nice, peaceful sailboat? It floats really well, but can it handle a little bit of wind? It looks pretty solid, plus it can travel fairly fast with that wind. But can it survive hurricane force winds? Yeah, maybe that hurricane was a bit too strong, so Kevin decided to cop a ride on a fire rescue boat. But let's see if that boat is actually fireproof. We'll give Kevin some sparklers and smoke bombs to play with, for science, of course. And that was a little bit more destructive than I thought. Plus, Kevin got a little bit toasty. So let's travel deep underwater where there is no fire. This is the deep sea exploration ship, and it's got a really cool diving cage to get Kevin to the ocean floor where there's a sunken treasure ship full of gold bars. Kevin even saw a little octopus hiding in the shipwreck. Hi, little friend. Uh-oh, what's that noise? I think it's time for Kevin to get back to the surface. And that wasn't an octopus at all. That was a baby kraken whose mom was protecting the shipwreck. I guess we won't go diving for treasure anymore. And the dive was pretty tiring, so Kevin jumped on board with his friends on the party boat. It's nice that he gets to dance with the friends and take a little nap, enjoy the trip, until they get dangerously close to a volcanic island. And rumor is that this volcanic island melts aluminum at 2,000 degrees. They better not get too close. Oh no, Kevin, you got too close, didn't you? Thankfully, Kevin survived and was picked up by a ship escaping that volcanic island. Turns out, it was a Jurassic World ship and they're rescuing a baryonyx. That's so nice of them to save a dinosaur and safely haul such a large creature back to land. We wouldn't want that dinosaur escaping, but we all know how the dinosaurs went extinct. Giant meteor strikes. Let's try a one-piece meteor. How about a 10-piece meteor? Maybe a 100-piece meteor? And finally, the biggest meteor of them all. This should do the trick. Was that BB-8? Kevin has been through quite a lot so far, but he's still determined to finish up this trip around the world. So as he falls asleep in his little life raft, he had dreams of a large haunted ship with some of the spookiest features of any LEGO ship. And the sharks start pushing him towards the ship and locking him inside. How could Kevin ever survive this? It's made of a giant shark skeleton with a tail, fins, wings, and a mouth that even chomps unsuspecting castaways. This couldn't be real, right? And as the shark sinks down to the abyss of where it came from, we're reminded this was only a dream, and a nice friendly cargo ship came to save him. The fun thing with this cargo ship is that it's one of the biggest individual LEGO pieces ever created. And if we take up this top piece, we can lift the heavy containers,
Load the ship and set out from the harbor.
So let's see how many rocks we can fit inside the ship before it sinks.
Ooh. 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh man. No!
Well, that one held quite a bit, but I'm not sure it's the best ship for Kevin to travel around the world in. And now a blast from the past. The pirates from the 1993 LEGO Skull Eye schooner have arrived to take Kevin as a prisoner. Now these old LEGO ships aren't exactly seaworthy.
There's literally holes in the bottom of this that I go through. Kevin's not gonna like it. Oh no. It's so bad. Look at these things.
So let's prop up this ship on some bricks and unleash a Nerf volley with 3 different Nerf guns. The Nerf Elite 2.0 Eagle Point, the Nerf Rival Boba Fett Apollo 15-700, and the Nerf Mega XL Boom Dozer, each with a different size projectile. It seems that the pirates have mostly survived this volley, but Kevin was able to escape during the battle by taking a direct hit from a Nerf dart, where he was picked up by the Arctic Explorer ship. And unlike the pirate ship, this one floats very well. Unfortunately, it's traveling through a deadly blizzard that will destroy anything that passes through it. Uh-oh, record-sized hail incoming! Looks like the snowstorm has finally passed, but that little ice explorer sadly couldn't stay afloat. Now my friend Kevin only has 1 ticket left, the most expensive ticket of them all, and it sounds like the final ship is ready to board and set off. We all know about the Titanic and this gigantic 9,000 piece LEGO set, but the real question is, does the LEGO Titanic float? Even the LEGO Titanic, which is one of the biggest LEGO sets ever, has a hard time staying upright in the water. Let's see if it's at least strong enough to protect Kevin from an unsuspected iceberg. Iceberg dead ahead! Let's see that again in slow motion. Oh no, we're taking on water captain. Well, at least Kevin survived his adventure today thanks to his trusty little life raft. If you have any ideas of where Kevin should travel next or any cool content you want to see, make sure you let me know down below in the comments and subscribe if you haven't already. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.